Sports Love Media on YouTube. It's your guy Sports Love. I'm broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track for the Limited Predator 50 go-kart racing event. The 91 short track is the fastest short dirt track in the South. This event will feature races from several classes including Hobby, Rookie A, and Juice Box. The main event will be the Limited Predator class. The Juice Box class racing event will occur at different points during the race and during intermission. More on the Juice Box class in a minute. Generally, this is how the process will work with this event. At the drivers' meeting, to know qualifying order, they will draw chips to figure out order on the actual qualifying. One cart at a time will make 2 laps. The fastest of the two will be the qualifying time. Based on those times, will determine the pre-race position. The fastest time will get pole for the feature race in the Limited Predator race. The second fastest will be place number 2 behind the number 1 pole racer. Pole just means who starts in first place at the start of the race. They will then use the order they qualify to set up the heat races. The winner of the heats will lock in the 3rd through 5th in the feature. That number could change, but it's based on 3 heats. Same rules at best. Second place finishers will take 6 through 8. Let's see. 2 of those spots for the feature will make up racers who win 2 main competitions made up of other classes to get the 11th spot. 8 drivers will compete in a last chance qualifier with the winner gets the number 11 and final spot for the Limited Predator 50. In the Limited Predator 50, there will be 50 laps in total. After the completion of lap 25, all drivers in that race will be stopped on the track and not allowed to do anything to their carts. All carts will be refueled on the track in their spots. No carts will leave the track during the refueling time. Now, during intermission, they will have some juice box racing for the little kids, and also they will be having Hot Wheels races. There may also be foot races. For all events, there will be some sort of money that goes to the winners. The big money will be in the Limited Predator 50 racing event. First place is $1,000, second place $300, third place $150, fourth place $75, fifth place $60, 6th through 11th place $50 each. $100 will go to the pole winner in qualifying. The juice box winner gets $50, $30 will go to the Hot Wheels winner. Stay with Sports Love Media for all the racing action tonight. For those just joining me, welcome again to Sports Love Media. I'm broadcasting live on location from the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. This track is located at 23,451 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. Racing will begin shortly. We'll start with the drivers' meeting here shortly. Classes competing tonight include Hobby, Rookie A, Juice Box, with the main event being Limited Predator. And all of these pre-main event races will be 12 to 15 laps with exception to the Juice Box races. So let's get started with looking at some of the cars that we've got going on around here. We'll start over here. Can y'all hear me out there in YouTube land? Alrighty. Let's just take a look at some of these cars. And I'll be walking around this whole day looking at the cars. So we got some cars here, some people working on the cars. You're the owner of this car? You're the driver of this car?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Chance, Vining.
I'm Bob and Min live on YouTube. How are you today?
All right, about yourself?
Doing well. So what brings you to this event here tonight?
Well, we just got that motor put together today, so I figured we'd come down here and try to run it and see what it does.
And what do you hope happens?
I hope it pulls and holds good and sticks to the track and doesn't blow up on me, to be honest with you.
I got you. So tell me about your car.
Well, I ain't been long got it. I've raced it a few times. I normally run stock up here in class, but we just got this one put back together today, like I said, and we're going to give it all it's got and see what happens.
Well, best of luck to you tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. And hello to those joining me on this broadcast. Rihanna Hutchinson, hello. And Carrie, I also welcome you to this broadcast today. Thank you very much for joining me today. We're going to continue going around and looking at some of these cars. Maybe interview a couple other drivers. Looks like we got one over here that might want to talk with us. I'm live on YouTube. Are you the driver of the car? Do you care to be interviewed for YouTube? What's your name, sir? So tell me what you're doing here today.
Racing.
Can you elaborate a little bit more for the people who don't know what that is?
We're racing box stock and
You're racing
hobby and
Rookie A.
Rookie A.
Okay, so this is your car, huh? Can you tell me a little bit about your car? Or
It's a 07 Millennium Tempest, and I've had it for a few years, and it runs real good.
well, thank you again for joining me today. I do greatly appreciate it. All right, let's looking at some more of these cars over here. Got a beauty right here. All right, looking at more cars. There's a couple of cars up that direction. I may get there on my way back around. Again, thank you for joining me on YouTube for this broadcast today. We will have a lot of go-kart racing tonight, and I have some more information for you that I'll pass along shortly once we've had a chance to go through and look at some of these cars. Alrighty, just bear with me. We're just kind of walking around looking at the cars at the moment. There's another one right there. Here's some more cars over here. Now they've made some changes to the track since I last was here, so my staging area is going to be a little different than where it usually is for these races. So let's look at some more of these cars. Got some cars over here, some cars over here. Got some more cars over here. And the noise you're hearing in the background is them doing practice right now. They're having a practice session before the races actually start. There's more of the cars. And up there's more cars. So, let's see. One other bit of thing. This area that you see that I'm walking to right now, that is your flag stand. That is the area of the ones governing the races and stuff. You got drivers coming off the course from practice. But anyway, you have several flags that you'll see during the race. They will go one lap around the track, and when they get around the track one time, they will go full green flag. Green flag means full speed and go. Yellow flag means caution, and usually a caution flag is given when it comes to minor crashes, minor debris on the road, or a spin out which leads to a minor crash. You have red flag, which red flag is where they have a serious crash, a significant amount of debris, fuel on the track, and sometimes you'll see a yellow flag that goes to red flag status because they're trying to actually do placing for where the people are in the races and stuff. The other flag that you'll see in the race, or that you don't want to see in the race rather, is black flag. Black flag generally means that you've done something really serious, you've been disqualified, and you have to leave the track and leave the property immediately and won't be able to come back for a couple weeks. So I'm going to go back over here, go to my staging area. Got the fans and spectators here already. Some of them are waiting for the show to get started. So as we walk into my little area that I have for myself, I do have a little bit more information to go over. So bear with me as I walk over to my area. All right. The noise you're hearing in the background is them still working on practice and whatnot. So they will be doing practice, and that's going on for a few more minutes. Alrighty. Now that I'm here, we'll have looking at the track. Thank you, I appreciate that, Carrie. They actually watered the track before I even got here today. When I got here, they were finishing up. They were actually finishing up getting the track ready and stuff. So they already took care of that. So that's already happened. But thank you. I'm not in charge of what goes on with the races and stuff. I'm just here covering this live on YouTube. Now, in the events tonight, there's going to be the running order. You'll have the limited predator qualifying, which, as I mentioned earlier, they'll go 2 laps. Each of the drivers will go 2 laps around, and whichever is the fastest of their times, that will be the qualifying order for that part of the limited predator. The rest of the order of the races will be There'll be one heat for the juice box for the little kids. Next, you'll have the Limited Predator Heat 1. Then you'll have the Rookie A Heat 1. You'll have the Limited Predator Heat 2. You'll have the Juice Box Feature Race. You'll have the Limited Predator Heat 3. You'll have the Hobby Race, which will be Heat 1. After that, there will be intermission. And during the intermission, they will have, it looks like they will have foot races for those that's going to do it, Hot Wheels races. After that, the running order has it to where you'll have C Main 1, C Main 2, then you'll have the Rookie A feature, you'll have the Limited Predator B Main, which is the last chance qualifier, you'll have the Hobby feature, and then you'll have the Limited Predator 50, which is the feature. So that is your running order for these races and stuff. So what you're watching in the background right now is them practicing right now. And yeah, I'll do the best I can with this. It's just really hot right now, and they will be doing the driver's meeting here shortly. So I'll try to get over to where that area is so we can cover that part of the event. So again, if you're just joining me, thank you for joining me on Sports Law Media for this event tonight. We have a lot of good go-kart racing going on tonight. The main event tonight is the Limited Predator 50, and in that Limited Predator 50 there will be 50 total laps. After lap 25, they will have a sort of a yellow flag, red flag situation stoppage where they can fuel up their cars where they're at after lap 25. Then once that gets going, they'll finish the last 25 laps, make it 50 laps. These go-kart races will be taking place shortly, so stay tuned with Sports Law Media. I have you covered for go-kart racing tonight. While we're waiting, let's just enjoy watching the drivers practice while I'm sitting here. Yeah, practice should be ending here in just a few minutes. Again, if you're just joining me for this broadcast tonight, thank you for joining me on Sports Law Media. I do have you covered tonight for the go-kart racing. They'll start the evening off with a driver's meeting, which will be taking place shortly. Then there will be the Limited Predator qualifier where they'll run 2 laps and they'll take the fastest of the 2 laps for their qualifying. In terms of racing, we'll have the Juice Box 1 heat. You'll have the Limited Predator Heat 1. You'll have the Rookie A Heat 1. You'll have the Limited Predator Heat 2. Juice Box feature. Limited Predator Heat 3. You have the Hobby race, which is Heat 1. There will be an intermission, and during the intermission, there'll be foot races and Hot Wheels races. You'll have the C Main 1, the C Main 2, Rookie A feature, Limited Predator B Main, or the Last Chance qualifier, Hobby feature, and then the Limited Predator 50. That'll be your evening tonight. And I will do the best I can to cover as much of this as I possibly can tonight. Yeah, practice is wrapping up right now. We got one driver on the course right now for that. Yeah, if you look over there across the way, you'll see where the flag stand is. During the race, you'll see green flag, which means go full speed. You'll see yellow flag come out, that's caution, which will come out when there's been a spin out or a minor crash or minor debris on the track. You'll see a white flag when it's the last lap of the race, and the checkered flag when you have a winner. One flag you do not want to see is the black flag, and if that comes out, that means someone has been disqualified. And in that disqualification, they have to leave the course, they have to leave the premises, and they're not allowed back for a few weeks. You don't want to see I don't think you'll see, hopefully you won't see the black flag tonight, but you never know. So, anyway, I'm broadcasting live on location from the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama. The fastest short dirt track in the South, and it looks like they're actually taking your recommendation. It looks like they're going to water the track a little bit. Yeah, it looks like they're going to water the track a little bit. So they must have heard your suggestion. So there you go. Look, there they are watering the track. It looks like they're watering the track right now to get things ready again for them to drive on it. Again, I did start this broadcast a little bit early, but I figured it's better a little early than a little bit late, and I did mention that I'd start between 5:45 and 6:05, so yeah, there you go. The drivers' meeting was supposed to take place about 6:15-ish, somewhere around there, and then they'll start the racing shortly after that. So stay with Sports Live Media. I will have you covered with what's going on with that today. There's not much going on right now, but, I'm not going to cut the stream for that. So, anyway, stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered tonight. Yes, sir.
It's from Monica.
Okay.
Classes.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that.
The LP50s on the second page.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So these are the drivers and their numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. While we're waiting for racing to get started, I can go ahead and tell you, in the Rookie A class, it looks like we've got Tyler Farmer, number 115, going to be racing. You have Carter Holloway, which is number 78, that'll be racing. Dwight McCurry, number 1, will be racing. That's in the Rookie A. For the hobby, you have Jason Mucha, number 0, Leland Walker, number 3, Heather Fields, number 117, Shelly Morgan, number 29, Carter Holloway, number 78. That's in the hobby. All right. In the Limited Predator 50, which is the main event tonight, we have the following people in the Limited Predator. 11 of these racers will be in the last of the race, but there's a total of 22 drivers that's going to be competing for this. In the Limited Predator 50, you have Levi Adams, number 77, Brooks Walker, number 3, Cooper Morgan, 10X. You have Irvin Wilbanks, that's going to be 3W. You have CJ Waters, 655. You have JoJo Morgan, that's number 29. You have Kobe Hears, number 42. You have Caleb Cohen, number 19. Isaiah Wells, number 81. Isaac Bauer, number 4. Skylar Aldridge, number 2. Justin McCarley, number 12. Toby Bates, number 10. Bradley Goff, number 119. Caleb Cohen, number 19. You have Brett Perry at number 11. You have Aaron Perry, number 12. You have Jacob Whitener at 28W. You have Corey Freeman, 09. You have Aaron Gaines, which is number 7. You have Jason Reynolds, that is number 22. And you have Chance Vining, that's number 99. That's in your limited Predator 50. So, anyway, there you have it. Those are going to be your drivers that's going to be racing in this race that we have in that. So, I don't have the names or the numbers for the juice box stuff. I don't have the stuff for the Hot Wheels races, but that'll be a separate thing that we do. Anyway, if you're just tuning in to this broadcast, I am broadcasting live from the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. The track is located just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. We will have several races tonight. Let's see. You'll have several classes, which include Rookie A, Hobby, and the Limited Predator 50. So let's go over those drivers again in case you didn't hear earlier, in case you're just tuning in. The drivers that we have that will be doing the Rookie A, we'll start with them, is Tyler Farmer, number 115. You have Carter Holloway, number 78. You have Dwight McMurray, number 1. In the Hobby class, you have Jason Mucha, which is number 0. Leland Walker, number 3. Heather Fields, number 117. Shelly Morgan, number 29. Carter Holloway, number 78. In the Hobby division, you also have Heather Fields as the points leader at the moment for that part of what's going on in their racing stuff. So, the drivers in the Limited Predator 50, again, are as follows. Levi Adams, number 77. Brooks Walker, number 3. Cooper Morgan, number 10. Irvin Wilbanks, 3W. CJ Waters, 655. JoJo Morgan, 29. Kobe Mears, or Here's, 42. Caleb Kuhn, number 19. Isaiah Wells, number 81. Isaac Bauer, number 4. Skylar Aldridge, number 2. Justin McCarley, number 12. Toby Bates, number 10. Bradley Goff, 119. Caleb Kuhn, number 19. Brett Perry will be number 11. Aaron Perry is number 12. Jacob Whitner, 28W. Corey Freeman, 09. Aaron Gaines, number 7. Jason Reynolds, number 22. And Chance Vining, number 99. So there you have it. Those are your drivers that's going to be going in there and stuff. We got some fans joining me over here. How are y'all doing today? Y'all, I'm broadcasting live on YouTube. You care if I talk with one of you for a second? No? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. I just try to, I've already talked to some drivers. I just try to sometimes get spectators' standpoint on stuff sometimes too. So, all right, cool. Y'all are good. All right, so again, this broadcast is on Sports Live Media on YouTube. I am Bob Amin with Sports Live Media, and I am on location at the 91 short track. So, while we're kind of waiting and while they're watering the track down, they're going to start the race over there somewhere. They're going to go one full lap all the way around this track. I'm going to kind of show you the track, and I'm going to go back around with it. With this right here, there's your track. Let's see, there's your track over there. They'll go one full lap around, and then they'll come back. When they come back through, they'll have one to go. They'll go back all the way over here, and then when they get over to that corner over there, that'll be full speed, full racing. The yellow tires you see is where the off-ramp is, so if someone has to leave the race, that's where they go to do so. And let's see, we can see about the guy over there having fun with the water hose. Looks like he's having fun watering the track. Anyway, we've got the track being watered right now. So, anyway, we'll be back. We'll be covering the races as soon as they get started, and they will be starting shortly. So, stay with Sports Live Media. We do have you covered on that. Earlier in this broadcast, we went and looked at how some of the cars were looking, and we did talk with a couple of drivers. I know there's not much going on right now, and I do apologize for that, but we will be getting started very shortly. So as soon as we get started with the drivers meeting, I'll head over there and I'll try to see if I can't get that drivers meeting. So stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered. The drivers meeting will be starting soon, and so will the racing. So stay with Sports Live Media. We do have you covered with that. Again, if you're just joining me on Sports Live Media on YouTube, I do greatly appreciate it. Welcome to Sports Live Media. I'm Bob Amin with Sports Live Media. I'm on location at the 91 Short Track for a live broadcasting of the Limited Predator 50 Go-Kart Racing event. 91 Short Track is the fastest short dirt track in the South. This event will feature races from several classes, including Hobby, Rookie A, and Juice Box. The main event will be the Limited Predator class. The jukebox class racing will occur at various points during the race. More on the juice box class in a bit. Generally, this is how the process is going to work during the event. At the drivers' meeting for that's not the Limited Predator event, they will draw chips to determine qualifying order, to figure out where they will actually qualify on the track in terms of where they will be at. And in the qualifying situation, they will have one cart at a time on the track, and that cart will drive 2 laps. The fastest of the 2 laps will be the qualifying time. Based on those times, it will determine the pre-race position for the Limited Predator. The fastest time will get pole for the feature race in the Limited Predator race. The second fastest will be the number 2 behind the number 1 pole. Just means who will start in first place at the start of the race. That's for the pole. They will then use the orders in qualifying to set up heat races. The winners of the heats will lock in 3rd through 5th of the feature. That number could change. It looks like they're about to have the drivers meeting, so I'm going to try and see if I can't get over there. Let me get my stuff set up and ready to go, and we'll walk over there together. Get my stuff together. Alright, we are going to take a walk now. Let's go walk and look at some of the other cars. Bear with me as I'm walking over there to where the driver's meeting is. right, I'm heading over to where they're having the drivers' meeting. All right, we're heading to the drivers' meeting. Here we are at the drivers' meeting.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Y'all Roberts, you want some money back? I hope you didn't put a new body on for tonight. Somebody gonna win $1,000 tonight. Okay? Listen, that being said, $1,000 is a lot of money for a go-kart. Hell, it's a lot of money for anybody's money. So, keep your cool. Okay? Stay in that car. If something happens, your chain comes off, something simple. Okay, throw your hand up, throw yellow, put it under red flag. Then your pit crew can come on the track and help you, but not until. If that pit crew steps on my track before the red flag, you're DQ for that race. Do you understand? Okay, if you get out of that car and you push somebody in the mouth, you're done. Okay, I keep your money, you go home. For 2 weeks, you punch somebody in the mouth. Okay? If you argue and bicker and bitch and call me names because I put you in the back, and I shouldn't have, that's fine, I'm a grown man. Okay? Go to your trailer, bitch at each other, you can talk about me all you want, that's fine. I can take it. Okay? There's gonna be a call that's wrong for somebody here tonight. Keep your cool, go to your trailer, talk it out, we'll work it out, okay? If you don't want to be put in a position where you're going to be a bad call, lift a little bit. If you're under the guy and you think he's going to come down on you and put you in the tires, okay? If you're not up there to his number, lift a little bit. Get him the next time, okay? If you're under him and I can't see his numbers, you got the spot. Remember that, okay? But sometimes that pedal on your right, that gives that thing gas, you got to let out a little bit, okay? To avoid a wreck, okay? There's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of good drivers here. A lot of good carts here. I'm excited about tonight, guys. I hope y'all are. $1,000, guys. Are y'all ready? Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right, so listen up. Nobody fired up for JoJo Moore. Nobody fired up for JoJo. There's one. There's one. All right. So listen up, guys. All right. So all serious. Stay off the ramp. Stay off the red zones. Do not get in the red unless you got a yellow shirt on. Do not get on the track unless there's a red flag and you're helping somebody. Try not to pack in right here in the staging area. Let these guys, them and their pit crew, get over here. Keep your kids out there. Keep your kids out of tires. We don't want to get nobody hurt, okay? Most important thing here at 91, respect the track. Respect each other and have fun, okay? Any questions about tonight? Y'all want me to go over anything? Y'all know how we're going to do things tonight for you limited predator guys. Want me to run through it real quick? All right, so first, did y'all see the order, the running order for tonight that was on back of picture line? Did everybody see it? Okay, all right. So let me run through that. So the qualifying is first, the limited predator. We're going to draw for your spot. Y'all will be first up, okay? Then we're going to go G spots, limited predator heat 1, rookie A heat, limited predator heat 2, G spots feature, limited predator heat 3, hobby heat. Then we're going to do intermission, okay, guys? Y'all have plenty of time to work on your stuff. We got foot races, Hot Wheels, 50-50 drawing. Then it'll be the C main if you get transferred. Look, in the heat, guys, top 2 go straight to the feature. Qualifying, top 2 go straight to the feature. If you didn't finish in the top 2 in qualifying or the heat, you go to one of my C mains. There's 1 and 2. I take the winner out of C main 1, the winner out of C main 2. Y'all start 9 to 10. Okay, the rest of you gonna get one more shot. Okay, it's the last chance qualifier. I take the winner out of that. You start tail end of the field, okay? Well, there should be 11 good drivers in this race. Okay? I want y'all to put on a show for these people tonight. Show them how it's done, short track style, okay? Let's draw so we can keep going. Oh, Hobby, listen up, Hobby. I don't think I've told y'all. So, when you come up for your heat race in Hobby, I'll give you your time. You can air them up, let air out, whatever the hell you want to do. You just can't trap them. Okay? When you come off the track, you give them back to me. You can swell them up, let air them, I don't care. And I'll give them back after the heat. Get them back for the feature. You'll have time to air them up, whatever you want to do, okay? That's how hobbies go. Alright, leave the trailer guys, we'll draw for a qualifying. Levi.
So right now they are drawing for positioning to start with qualifying. For those joining me on the YouTube right now, what you're seeing is a driver's meeting where they're drawing when they will qualify. So that was the gist of the driver's meeting. They're going to be drawing the rest of the stuff. I've got to get back in position over here on the other side. And while we're doing that, I'll walk over and we can see some more other cars and stuff. So there's a couple other cars. That was the gist of your driver's meeting. Let me get back in position so we can start covering some of these races, which will be starting shortly. Just bear with me as I'm walking back over toward my spot. Oh, that mist feels nice. Alright, let's move my chair back to where I had it. I'll get back in position. All right, here we go. And you can see there's still water in the track. Anything's ready for that. Thank you again for joining me on Sports Law Media. I do have you covered regarding how this is going to go. Now, I will not necessarily have the times for the qualifying, but you will see that they are qualifying, and that will be part of what we show. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the times or not. If I am, I'll mention it. If not, then we'll just go with it the best way we can. So, let's see. Again, for those that's just joining me, welcome to Sports Law Media. I'm Bob Ahmed with Sports Law Media. I am on location at the 91 Short Track for a live broadcast of the Limited Predator 50 Go-Kart Racing event. 91 Short Track is the fastest short dirt track in the South. This event will feature races from several classes, including Hobby, Rookie A, and Juice Box. The main event tonight will be the Limited Predator Class 50. The Juice Box racing will go on at various times. Generally, how the process will work with this event, they just had Now, they're also during intermission, they will have Hot Wheels races and some foot races. For all events, there will be some money that goes to the winners. The big money will be in the Limited Predator 50 racing event. First place is $1,000. Second place will be $300. Third place, $150. Fourth place, $75. Fifth place, $60. Sixth through 11th place, $50 each. A $100 bonus will go to the pole winner in qualifying. The juice box will get $50. The Hot Wheels winner, $30. So stay with Sports Love Media for all of your racing action tonight. We will have stuff starting here in just a few minutes. And I believe we're about to start with the qualifiers. So it looks like we're going to have the Limited Predator qualifying first. And we'll get it the best way we can. We'll look at the number and I'll tell you who it is that's qualifying. Once I get that sheet, I will go over who's qualifying at the time. Each driver will be, when in their qualification stuff, they will be doing 2 laps for the qualifier part of the Limited Predator. This is the first opportunity to qualify. Each driver will be on the track with 1 car at a time, and you'll go 2 laps. The fastest of the 2 laps will be what they use to determine your qualifying order. So for the drivers in the Limited Predator 50, the drivers are as follows. Again, number 77, Levi Adams. Number 3, Brooks Walker. 10X will be Cooper Morgan. Irvin Wilbanks will be 3W. CJ Waters, 655. JoJo Morgan, 29. Kobe Mears, 42. Caleb Kuhn, 19. Isaiah Wells, 81. Isaac Bauer, number 4. Skylar Aldridge, number 2. Justin McCarley, number 12. Toby Bates, number 10. Bradley Goff, 119. Caleb Kuhn, 19. Brett Perry, 11. Number 12, Aaron Perry. Let's see, Jacob Whitner, 28W. Corey Freeman, 09. Aaron Gaines, number 1. Jason Reynolds, number 22. Chance Vining, number 99. Those are your qualifiers, and those will be the ones that will be competing for the chance to do it. So we shall see who goes where. Again, stay with Sports Law Media. I do have you covered for all the action that's going to go on tonight. So hopefully we'll be getting started here shortly. And I know I went live a little early, but I thought it was good to do so, get you all here. We will have some qualifying and racing here shortly, so stay with Sports Law Media. I do have you covered for that tonight. Other events that's going to be going on tonight include a heat for Juice Box. You'll have Limited Predator, a couple heats for it. You have Rookie A. You'll have a hobby. You'll have 2 C main races, and then you'll have a Rookie A feature. You'll have a last chance qualifier. Then you'll have the hobby feature, and then you'll have the Limited Predator 50 as the final event tonight. So there we go. We should have stuff starting here soon. And there are going to be there's going to be doing a sign up here soon for foot races. There will be a foot race during intermission. More details if and when that comes available. So, yeah. We're just waiting on things to get started right now. So while we're waiting, I'll show you the track from this angle. They'll start the race generally like right over there. Oh yes, my phone's good right now. I still have plenty of power, so thank you. I do appreciate it. I have a decent amount of power on my phone, and I have a power pack, so no worries. I've got it. But thank you for reminding me. I do appreciate that too. We should be getting started here soon with the qualifying. So, while I'm waiting on things to get started, if you wish to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can do so a couple of ways. One, you can go to www.youtube.com, the slash symbol, the at symbol, SPORTSLOV, or you can go on the YouTube search tab and type in Bob Amin. You'll know it's me because I have Sports Love Media burned unto a basketball as my avatar. I'm also on Twitter X, and my handle is at BobAmin16. That is the at symbol, BOBAMIN 16, if y'all wish to do that. And to draw more people to watch this race and stuff, hit the like button. Write some comments. I'll try to shout you out if I can. If I happen to see you in the chat, I'll try to do that. Let's try to see if we can't get some people in here to watch this racing when it gets started. So, thank you again for tuning in tonight. I do greatly appreciate you very much. We're just waiting on things to get started. And I know there's not much going on right now, but just bear with me, okay? We'll get this going as soon as we can. Looks like we've got a decent crowd here today. There's a crowd, a little bit looking at the crowd, just kind of here and everywhere. Over in that area that you see is where a lot of them are set up for their cars with their tents. You got cars over there, and you got some cars over back there and everywhere. So, got a lot of people here tonight. So, I think this will be a good evening. So, again, stay with Sports Love Media. I do have you covered for the go-kart racing. Sorry about the wait. We will have racing very shortly, so just bear with me. I'm not sure when they'll start, but it shall be soon. I think they just finished with the last part of the drivers' meeting. So. So, qualifying shall be starting soon. So, it looks like yeah, I'll go over the list again of the drivers in the other divisions tonight, or other classes, other classes. In the Rookie A class, you have Tyler Farmer, who will be driving the 115 car, Carter Holloway, the number 78 car, Dwight McMurray, the number 1 car. In the Hobby class, you have Jason Mucha with the number 0, Leland Walker, number 3, Heather Fields with 117, Shelly Morgan, number 29, and Carter Holloway, number 78. So, those are your drivers that will be competing in those classes and stuff. So in the limited Predator, it looks like as of now, there are 22 total drivers that will be competing for a chance to get in the main feature. 11 of those drivers will make it to the main feature race. So, yeah. If you're just joining me, thank you again for tuning in to Sports Live Media on YouTube. I'm at the 91 short track, broadcasting live on location. The racetrack itself is located just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. We had some practicing going on shortly before I went live. We then had the drivers meeting, and I think they're going to, it looks like they're getting the course ready now. You got the ones driving with the golf carts to try to get the track ready. Followed them around for a minute. They're packing in the dirt from when it got watered down. If it wasn't for people that's doing like this right here, it would be really hard to race on this track. They do a really good job in getting the track ready for the race car drivers to actually race. So yeah. You can see they're working on the track there, and you can see where the track marks are. So it looks like you're going to have another golf cart come in here shortly. Maybe. I don't know. So spectators are allowed to come to this race tonight. You'll have to pay to get in, but you know, there are spectators here to watch this race. You have plenty of drivers that's here. It'll be a fun-filled evening. So, yeah. And it looks like it's hopefully going to cool off here in a bit. It's kind of warm today, but it is summertime, so that is kind of expected. So. It looks like they're about to have a staff meeting with the track race officials. So, yeah. They just called for a meeting with them. Again, if you're just tuning in to Sports Live Media, stay with us. We'll have go-kart racing here shortly. They're getting the final preparation set up so they can start this event tonight. So, the order of events tonight, in case you haven't caught it already, and I'll go over this again, you'll have the limited Predator qualifying, which will be every driver will do 2 laps, and they'll take the fastest time of those 2 laps for the qualifier. After that, you'll have 1 heat of the juice box races. Then you'll have the limited Predator for heat 1. You'll have rookie A for heat 1. You'll have the limited Predator heat 2 qualifier. Well, not really qualifier, but heat 2. You'll have the juice box feature. Then you'll have the limited Predator heat 3. They'll have the hobby race heat 1. At that point, after that they'll have intermission, and during intermission, they will have foot races, Hot Wheels races. Let's see. Then you'll have 2 other qualifiers. Well, not really qualifiers, but it's called C-Main 1, and then you'll have C-Main 2. Then you'll have the feature for Rookie A. Then you'll have the Limited Predator B-Main, which is going to be the last chance qualifier. Then you'll have the feature race for the hobby, and then you'll have the Limited Predator 50, which is the feature race tonight. That is the order of events that's supposed to be going on tonight, and racing will be going on here shortly. They're just trying to get everything prepped up now. They've got a go-kart, they've got a golf cart, and they've got a pickup truck that's driving the track to try to get things ready for things. No, this course is not meant for regular vehicles to race on. but you got this going on to try to get the track ready. We'll follow them. We'll follow them as best we can for a minute. The golf cart first. Now we'll follow the pickup truck. And then the go-kart, or golf cart rather. I mean, I know it's not go-kart racing, but this is what's going on right now while they're trying to get the track ready for the last preparations. Yeah, and they've almost got the track ready, so... Anyway, if you're just joining me, thank you again for tuning in. I do greatly appreciate it. We will be having go-kart racing here shortly. We'll start off with qualifying for the Limited Predator. Again, that'll be one car on the track at a time for 2 laps. The fastest of the two laps will be the time they use to determine that. One other thing I'll go over is the color of the flags. At the start of the race, as you can see over there, there's your flag stand over there. You have green flag, which when they are at green, it means full speed, race as you should. Yellow flag basically means that there's been a minor crash, minor debris on the track, a spin out, or someone is got an issue on the track and they need the car, like a maintenance issue or something like that. Also, red flag comes out during yellow flags at times when there's a crash or whatever, when they're trying to determine placing. If there's an issue, they will issue yellow flag at first, and then it'll go to red flag if they have to stop the cars. Sometimes they'll go to red flag for them to replace the cars. Red flag also means serious crash, serious debris on the road, fuel that's leaked onto the track, or any other safety hazard that might come about. When the last lap of the race happens, you'll see a white flag being waved. That signifies there's one last lap to the end of the race. The checkered flag is when you have determined a winner of the race. One flag you do not want to see is the black flag. The black flag can be given for serious violations or serious consequences. That could be a number of things, but if you see the black flag, generally that driver will be disqualified and will have to leave the premises immediately. And they'll be banned for 2 weeks for coming out and racing again. So you don't want to see that. Also, new this week to the track, the area where you see the yellow tires, which you'll see just in a moment once these vehicles pass, there's an off-ramp there that kind of goes down a little bit, and basically if a driver needs to leave the track, they can do that, and it's a separate lane to where they could actually go down that. There's a little hill that they go down through there and stuff, and they get to where they need to get off the track. The area that you see right there, you see sort of some white lines and whatnot, that's your grid area. That is your starting placement line and stuff. That's where the drivers will stage to get stuff ready for the racing at hand. And of course, these tires, as you see, are the boundary for where the track is. You don't want to go off the track at all, and these tires are set up for safety reasons. And for it being the fact that it's a go-kart track, you'll need something like that for a means of safety. So that's what those are. So we are fixing to get started with qualifying here shortly. So bear with me. We're still waiting on them to get the track ready. What I'll do is when the qualifiers come up, I'll do the best I can to get the number of the driver that's qualifying, and we'll go with that. So yeah, the qualifying will be taking place here shortly. When it's not an event like this, like when it's not a special event like this, when it comes to qualifying, they just draw numbers out of a hat to determine where they'll be placed in qualifying. They don't actually have an actual qualifying run. They'll just draw numbers, and that's where their order will be to qualify and whatnot. So in this event tonight, there is some serious money to be won. The Limited Predator winner will win $1,000. Also, there will be other prize money, but the big thing is the $1,000 payout for the winner of the Limited Predator 50 tonight. So, there you go. So, it looks like they're still working on finishing up the track. We'll follow the go-kart driver for a minute. Or the golf cart. Why do I call it go-kart? The golf cart. And now we'll follow the pickup truck. And again, these people are just doing what they can to get the track ready. Oh, and they're setting up now to get the paint on the track. So now they got to get off the track. There's the ones that you see in yellow, those are the race officials and whatnot. So he's... Yeah, anyway, they're painting what they're doing now is they're painting the line for the, come off the track. That yellow line marks where the area is to where you can go off the track if you need to. Again, we're just waiting on things to get started. They're trying to get everything set up for the painting and everything right now. So looks like we got another golf cart fixing to come on the course so we can get it going faster. We're just waiting on them to get started with the go-kart race, and I went live a little too early, and I apologize for that. But there was stuff that was going on at the time, but there should be racing here shortly. So again, stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered for go-kart racing tonight. If you're just tuning in to Sports Live Media, I do greatly appreciate it. We will be having go-kart racing live on location from the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama. That will be coming up very shortly. They're still trying to do the finishing touches to get the track ready. Now we've got two golf carts and a pickup truck now. You think they would actually be racing in golf carts, but they're not. Again, if you're just joining me on Sports Live Media, thank you for your patience. They will be getting the go-kart racing started soon, and they will start with qualifying here shortly. So bear with us. We'll be getting started with that here as soon as they get everything finished and ready. You can see them over there getting the track, the track lines mentioned and ready to go. So yeah, they're trying to do what they can to get that ready. You can see the white line over there and stuff. That's where the start and finish line will be. And I think that's going to be your qualifying line, so yeah. Again, we will be having the go-kart racing here starting soon. They're trying to get the line set up. Yeah, they're still getting the track ready, but it's almost time for it to start, so. That other line right there is where they will go full speed. When they start the other races, or most of the races, they'll go one complete lap around, and then when they get to that smaller white line, after they tell them, that's where they will go green flag at that point. So, yeah, that's what that is. They're just still putting the finishing touches on getting everything ready. And it is 7 o'clock, and we shall be getting started here shortly with the qualifying. And there will be a lot more play-by-play stuff as best I can when we get started with the racing and stuff. It looks like qualifying is about to begin. So it looks like they're about to start qualifying, and so that area right there is where they'll come up the ramp from, and they'll be on the track for each qualifier. Will have 2 laps around the track, and whatever their fastest time is, that's the time they will go with. We're going to have qualifying here shortly, but that's where the staging area is. Again, if you're just tuning in to Sports Law Media on YouTube, thank you for your patience. We are going to have the Limited Predator 50 as the main event. We have qualifying that's fixing to go on for that Limited Predator. Each of the 22 drivers that we have that are in this event will go on the track one at a time, and they'll go 2 laps around. Their fastest time will be the qualifying time they get. So, yeah. We are about to get started with qualifying. It looks like number 10, Toby Bates. And it looks like that qualifying is done, and now we're going to move to the next driver for qualifying. All right, next qualifier coming up. I couldn't see the number. Anyway, these are in no particular order, but you have, I mentioned the ones that that are in this qualifier. I don't know their numbers. But this is qualifying. Looks like number 19, Caleb Kuhn, in qualifying. All right, we have our next qualifier. Number 1. what you're watching is qualifying for the limited credit. Next driver coming up for qualifying. Sorry about the audio. I'll try to fix that. Just give me a moment. It is going to be kind of loud, so let me see if I can fix that. All right, that's the best I could do on the audio, so I apologize if the audio is not what it needs to be. Can y'all hear me? All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Glad to know that it was fixed. Let's see who we have here qualifying. We have number 99, which is Chance Finning. Chance Finning in qualifying. Looks like we got the next person to qualify. Number 4, Isaac Power. Isaac Power in qualifying at number 4. All right, the next driver's coming up for qualification. Number 655, CJ Waters in qualifying. All right, got the next one fixing to come up for qualifying. All right, next driver to qualify. Couldn't tell what his number was, so I apologize. Thank you for letting me know that it was fixed, Frost and for Southern. I appreciate it. Number 11 in qualifying, Brett Perry. Next one up for qualifying. The audio is going to be kind of in and out with the loudness of the go-kart, so I apologize about that. I'll do the best I can with it, but it is hard to hear during the racing. Number 119, Bradley Goff in qualifying. Just to let y'all know, each driver that races and qualifies will go 2 laps to qualify. They'll take the fastest of the 2 laps as your qualifying time. So we have the next one fixing to come up and do their qualifying. Yeah, I'm sorry about the low to no audio. Let me see if I can adjust that. There's not much I can really do. Number 28 for qualifying. Number 28W is Jacob Whitner. He was just the one that was just qualifying. So I'm sorry about the audio issues. I'll do the best I can with it, so bear with me on that. We're going to still cover the racing even with the audio or not. So we'll do the best we can with it. We got number 29, JoJo Morgan. You're very welcome. I do appreciate you for watching everything that's going on today. Got the next qualifier coming up. And it looks like number 3, Brooks Walker. Next qualifier. number on this one because it's hard to see. But we'll still follow it anyway. There's the end of that qualifying. Sorry I couldn't get the number. I couldn't see the number on the car. Number 81, Isaiah Wells. All right, next qualifier. Number 12, Aaron Perry. All right, we have the next qualifier coming up. That was Kobe Mears, number 42, in qualifying. Got the next qualification coming up. Corey Freeman, 09 for the qualifier. All right, next qualifier. Next qualifier. Number 77, Levi Adams, in qualification right now. All right, you got another qualifier coming in. 19. Bradley Goff was the qualifier there. Another qualifier coming. Number 10, Toby Bates. In qualifying. We have another qualifier fixing to come on the track. Number 2, Skylar Ulrich. In case you didn't hear me, it was number 2, Skylar Ulrich in qualifying. I think that's it for qualifying. I believe that is it for qualifying. So while we're waiting, we'll come back and sit down for a second. We just had the qualifying for the Limited Predator, and all of the qualifiers have just qualified that we're going to. Now they're going to look at the times. So, next in the order of events will be Juice Box, and that will be a heat of Juice Box cars. So what you just got through watching was qualifying for the Limited Predator. Each driver went 2 laps around the track, and they were being timed on how quickly they could do that. With that being said, the fastest lap of those 2 laps is what they're going to use in the actual qualifying part of that. Now, there will be other opportunities to qualify for the main feature, but that was the main qualifier for that main feature, which will be later on this evening. They are now calling for Juice Box, the racing, to go on the track. I do not have the names of the kids that's going to be racing in Juice Box, but this is a Juice Box heat. I'm not sure how they're going to have the feature for that, but I know they're going to have a Juice Box race. And they're bringing the Juice Box cars to the track right now. Alright, we're going to have a Juice Box race where the little kids have to go around the track, and we'll figure out how this is going to work. So we are about to start the juice box race. This is one of the juice box heats. We are about to start the juice box race. Right now they're giving the kids instructions on how to do it. I'm not sure how many laps they're going to go. Here we go with the juice box. And it looks like they did one lap and... Alright, we just finished with the first of the juice box races. They did one lap around the track in the juice box race. No problem. Thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. We just saw the little kids do the juice box race, and sometimes they do more than one lap, but other times they only do one, and they only had to do one complete lap around the track. And I believe that one is your winner. Let's follow him as he's doing his victory lap. Yep, this is him doing his victory lap. There we go. He just did his victory lap. More racing will follow on the Sports Live Media YouTube channel. We will have more racing here shortly. Stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered for more go-kart racing coming up. It looks like the we're about to have the Limited Predator Heat 1 event. Limited Predator Heat 1. So, we will have the Limited Predator Heat 1 coming up shortly. I'm not sure how the Limited Predator qualifiers went, but here are the drivers that are competing for the chance to be in the Limited Predator 50. Levi Adams, number 77. Brooks Walker, number 3. Cooper Morgan, 10X. Irvin Wilbanks, 3W. CJ Waters, 655. JoJo Morgan, 29. Kobe Mears, or Hears, 42. Caleb Cohen, 19. Isaiah Wells, number 81. Isaac Bauer, number 4. Skylar Aldridge, number 2. Justin McCarley, number 12. Toby Bates, number 10. Bradley Goff, number 119. Caleb Cone, number 19. Brett Perry, number 11. Aaron Perry, number 12. Jacob Whitener, 28W. Corey Freeman, 09. Aaron Gaines, number 1. Jason Reynolds, number 22. Chance Vining, number 99. Those are your drivers that are competing for the chance to be in the main event Predator 50 will feature 50 laps around the track. After lap 25, they will go to a red flag situation to where they will stop where they are on the track, and they will be refueled on the track itself. They can't do anything to their cars. They won't be able to do anything with that stuff, and then they'll have to finish the last 25 laps after refueling and after they get everything set back in position. Let's see. While we've got a little bit of time, let's look at some of the other racers that's going to be in the other classes. In Rookie A, it looks like we're going to have Tyler Farmer, who is number 115, Carter Holloway, which is number 78, Dwight McMurray, which is number 1. For the hobby class, it'll be Jason Mucha, which is number 0, Leland Walker, number 3, Heather Fields, number 117, Shelly Morgan, number 29, Carter Holloway, which is number 78. Those are the ones that will be in that situation for the classification races, or class races, sorry. Again, if you're just joining me on Sports Law Media, thank you very much for tuning in. We just had the qualifying for the first part of the Limited Predator, where each driver was on the track by themselves, did 2 full laps, the fastest of the 2 laps. That's their qualifying time. And we just had the juice box race. And in that we had several racers, no yellow flags, no issues. The kids raced 1 lap around the track. And we are about to do the Limited Predator class, the Limited Predator class, Heat 1 will be taking place here soon. So, yeah. So anyway, stay with Sports Live Media. Oh, and hello to you, Larry. I do appreciate it very much. I appreciate you joining me for this broadcast today. How is everyone out there in YouTube land today? How are y'all doing? So anyway, on the track itself during the race, there's a yellow line that you see over there. That yellow line is the area to get off the track. Where the yellow tires are, there's a little ramp that goes down that's kind of a getting off the track situation. Over there, where you see that little gap, is where they will come in. Well, they'll come onto the track. The white line there is the start and finish line. So, yeah, we are about to get started with more racing here shortly. So anyway, we will be having more racing here starting soon, so just bear with us. Racing will commence shortly. In regard to the Limited Predator, the winner tonight of the Limited Predator 50 will win $1,000. Second place will get $300. Third place, $150. Fourth place, $75. Fifth place, $60. Sixth through 11th place will get $50 each. And for that Limited Predator, there's a $100 bonus going to be given out for the pole winner. All the pole is the person who qualified and will start the race in first place. Well, There will be other races that come up at this racetrack, Artemis. So, you know, just got to get in touch with the 91 short track, and they'll set you up with that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you have a stomach bug. I get that. It's not fun dealing with that. I was a little bit under the weather last week. I don't know if it was a stomach bug or what, but last week I was kind of under the weather, so I totally understand that. You're very welcome for streaming this racing event. It's my pleasure. I try to do as many of the races as I can. I can't always do every race, but I try to do the best I can to cover as many of them as I can, especially during the summer months. So I try my best I can on this. So it's my pleasure being able to stream this, and I'm glad that I'm able to stream something that you enjoy. Also, if you're new to the channel, if you wish to subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. There are two ways you can do that. One is you can go to www.youtube.com, the slash symbol, the at symbol, SPORTSLOV, or you can go on the YouTube search tab and type in Bob Amin, BOBAMIN. You'll know it's me because I have Sports Love Media burned into a basketball as my avatar. I'm also on Twitter X, and my handle there is at BobAmin16. That's the at symbol, BOBAMIN16. Share the link to this race, this racing event stuff. I'd like to have a lot of people watching this event tonight. You know, it is greatly appreciated for each and every one of you that is watching. And I do appreciate you staying with me, despite the fact we've got some breaks right now in action. But we do have a lot of racing action that's supposed to go on tonight. So we will have it all tonight. So stay with Sports Love Media. I do have you covered tonight for go-kart racing, for the Limited Predator 50 event and the other go-kart racing events. I'm at the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. And this racetrack is located just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. So, yeah. We're just waiting on some things to get started. Let's see, let me make sure. To start off, before we got started with the race coverage, I did sort of an intro at the beginning. We had, I didn't cover the whole driver's meeting, but I covered the gist of the driver's meeting. They were discussing rules and things that were expected, and not necessarily in terms of how they qualify for the Limited Predator 50, but just general qualifying in general. They drew numbers on chips out of a bucket to determine the order in which they were qualifying for the event. And that's how you saw that was going on. So it was not necessarily in order the way that I was going with it. And we covered the qualifying for each of those that are in that main event that's coming up later. Let's see. Other things that will be going on today, we will have, there's supposed to be we could have some foot races during intermission. I also know they're going to have a Hot Wheels race. I'm not sure exactly where that'll take place, but I'll try and see if I can't cover that as well with this event tonight. So we do have a lot of good entertainment coming. Limited Predator Heat 1 will be starting soon, and we shall be getting into more racing here soon. So stay with Sports Love Media. I do have you covered regarding go-kart racing today. What you're seeing now is the area where, like, they're working on their cars. This is where some of their tents are set up. You know, in the various areas that I'm showing, you got the race staff crew meeting at the flag stand right now to determine certain heats, and based on qualifying, that will determine what heat they're in regarding certain things. You got the spectator area over here. You got some other people around. It's a fun-filled evening of go-kart racing, and I am very happy to be here at the 91 short track to cover this go-kart racing event tonight. thank you very much for taking the time to watch this tonight. We still have a lot more races to come, so stay with Sports Live Media. I will have you covered on go-kart racing, and we will resume shortly. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of occasionally just pan the camera where you kind of see the track, and I'll just kind of do that, and then we'll kind of just sit and wait for everything to get started again. So bear with me. I'm going whenever they're going, so they will be resuming racing here shortly. Okay, so in the go-kart racing, again, I'll tell you what the color flags mean. When you see green flag, that means go full speed racing, no issues. When you see a yellow flag, it usually means that they have a spin out, a minor crash, minor debris on the track, and in that you have to slow down for caution. Sometimes it can go to red flag. If there's a red flag that's issued immediately after a yellow flag, it is because they're trying to determine placing an order regarding where the racers will resume once they actually resume stuff. Otherwise, red flag is meant for serious crashes, serious debris on the track, fuel leakage on the track, or other issues. The white flag you'll see whenever they are racing and it's the last lap of the race. You will see the checkered flag once the winner has been determined. And one flag you do not want to see is the black flag, and that's a flag of disqualification. When that happens, if that happens, the person has to leave the premises immediately. They're disqualified, and they're ineligible for racing in future events for 2 weeks. So you don't want to see that. Anyway, we will be resuming racing here shortly, so stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered. We're just waiting on them to figure out the heats and what's going to go what for each of the races that's coming up. So bear with us. I will have it. Yes, I understand you know what the flags mean. I'm just explaining for those that that is watching that has no clue about racing. And I do understand that I don't have any control over when they start these races. I'm just waiting on them to let me know that they're getting started. Thank you for letting me know, though, Carrie. I do understand that most people know what they are, but I have people who I know that watch this stuff at various times, and they may not catch the broadcast right in full. And so I explain that to them so that way they can kind of know what's what. Because some have absolutely no idea what they mean. They may have kids or something that are participating and they want to see it for that reason. But honestly, there are people who have absolutely no clue. So I just try to let them know what that means so that we can understand it. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I can't assume that everyone knows everything there is about racing, and I know a lot of people do know. But I'm not going to assume anything. That's why I try to explain things as best I can. And thank you, Carrie, for joining me for this broadcast today. I do greatly appreciate it. So, they're just going to wait for a minute, and we should have notice soon on when the races will be starting. They should be starting back up here shortly. No problem, Frost. I do appreciate that. So, if any of y'all have any questions during the race, I'll try to answer those. Just send me the message in the chat, and I'll try to answer it the best way I can. Now, I can't guarantee I'll have the answers for everything, but I'll try my best to answer it the best way that I can. So just for those who aren't familiar with how certain things will go in these races, let me come up to the track. They will start the race roughly around that white line right there. They will go they'll start off on caution going around this track right here, as you kind of can see. They'll go one full lap around. When they get to about that point right there, they'll be mentioned 1 lap to go, and they'll still be at caution. They'll go all the way back around the track, still under caution, yellow flag to start with. They'll go back around the track here, come around this way, and when they come around this way, there's more of the track. They'll go there. Once they get back to that white line, that's when they will go full green flag at the start of the race. So that's how they start the races and stuff. Anytime they go from yellow flag, red flag, or whatever back to green flag, that's the process that they will do, depending on the severity of the caution, or whether it's yellow flag or red flag. But that's how they will start the race. It's kind of like in NASCAR, where they have a certain number of laps they go with the pace car, and then after a certain point, they line up in the grid looking thing, and they do what they have to do to get things going for that race. So, yeah. Anyway, there's a little bit on that. We got race officials getting ready for the next race, so we'll just sit and wait with them. So, they just, I couldn't hear everything, but they just announced who won the $100 bonus for the pole for the Limited Predator 50. So, yeah, they're automatically in that last race. So they don't have to race again unless they want to until that very last part of the race. So basically, your first two, the first two who qualified will automatically get in. The first two will be like the number 1 for pole. Number 2 will be the one who finished behind that. And then, yeah. So those two are automatically in the main feature now. And you're hearing a motorcycle behind me, so don't be alarmed. Apparently, they may not be having a second juice box race. I think they don't have any other juice box, so the winner of that wins $50 for winning the juice box. So they may not be. I don't think they're going to have a second juice box race. So yeah. We're about to have the Limited Predator first heat. First heat for the Limited Predator is up and coming here shortly. Oh, they're doing the juice box again. Never mind, I stand corrected. They are doing the juice box again, and whoever wins this juice box, this is the feature, will win $50. So we are about to cover the juice box race. So stand by for race action with the juice box. Juice box racing at its best. Stand by for juice box racing. I'm not sure how many laps they'll go around, but whoever wins will win $50. Oh, and now they have the lights on. There we go. Here we go. Here's a juice box. Oh, so they're doing 2 laps. They just finished lap 1. Now they're doing lap 2. You got number 3, number 29, and number 7 in the juice box racing. Here comes the winner, I believe. Yep, we got the winner. We have the winner. We have the winner. And here's the winner of the juice box carrying the flag around for the victory lap. There's your winner for the juice box division or class. Sorry. He's got to get across. He's got to come across the line. There's your winner for the juice box class. That youngin' just got $50. More racing to follow here on Sports Live Media. Thank you for following me on Sports Live Media. If you will, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. It will greatly help on my channel tonight. Sorry, I had a text there. I don't know if you saw that, but if you did, I apologize. Anyway, we're waiting on the racing to get started here. We just had the juice box feature, and the winner of that race ended up winning $50. So we will have Limited Predator Heat 1 coming up shortly. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now we're just waiting on them to let us know when they're going to bring the Limited Predator cars out. More racing action will follow here soon, here on Sports Live Media. Stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered tonight for go-kart racing. More to come here shortly. I think they're still trying to determine who's in the heats for the Limited Predator or whatever, so... Yeah, I think what they're doing right now is they're trying to determine who's in the heats. You know, who's going to be competing in each of the heats for everything that's going on, so... We will be having more racing soon, and I'm sorry about the blurriness there. I know it just got a little blurry there, and I apologize for that. we'll just wait on the. We'll just look at the track and just wait for them to get started. But it does look like they've got a couple of cars in the staging area, so it's about time that they get it started. Yeah, we will have, it looks like we'll have, the classes we will have is Limited Predator, Rookie A, and Hobby. And we still have, we still will have the Limited Predator 50 as the last event tonight. That's coming up later. Anyway, there's not much going on right now, so just stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered, and I will get you more. Looks like they're calling for one of the races now. I know there's not much going on right now, but there will be racing here resuming shortly, so stay with us. We got you covered here. Alright, we will be getting started here with racing shortly. For those that's just tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in to Sports Live Media tonight for go-kart racing. We will be resuming go-kart racing here shortly. We've already had 2 juice box races, and we've had qualifications for the Limited Predator 50. No issues. In the first race of the juice box, we had one lap as a heat. The main feature for the juice box ended up being 2 laps. The winner of the juice box class got $50. And in the Limited Predator qualifying, each driver that was in that particular race drove 2 laps around the track. The fastest of their times was what was used in qualifying. And we're waiting for more action to get started. Again, for those that's just joining and waiting for racing to resume, thank you for being patient. Racing will resume soon. So we shall be resuming this pretty soon. For those of you that's just joining me on this live broadcast today, thank you very much for tuning in to Sports Live Media. I am broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. This track is located just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. Again, we will have racing starting here soon regarding other stuff that's supposed to go on tonight. The main event everyone's waiting for, and it will happen, is the Limited Predator 50. That will be coming up later on tonight. The Limited Predator 50 is 50 laps around the track with 11 drivers, and after lap 25, they will stop on the track for a red flag situation to refuel. No one is allowed to leave their cars or touch their cars. The only ones that's allowed to come on the track will be their pit crew to refuel the cars. Once they get them refueled, then they will resume the race for the last 25 laps. And that's how the Limited Predator 50 will work. Also, in that Limited Predator 50, there is some very big prize money going to be given out tonight, and the winner of that will win $1,000. Yes, you heard that right, $1,000. So we're just waiting on them to get the final steps ready to get the racing started back up again. And it looks like some of the racing crew members are getting in their positions. But we shall start the racing here shortly. They are now calling for the cars for the Limited Predator Heat 1 to come to the track, so they will be racing here shortly, and we will have that race for you here on Sports Live Media on YouTube. So stay tuned and stand by for racing to begin. I'm not sure how many cars are in this heat, but I will let you know as soon as I know something. And since I've already gone over the drivers in terms of their qualification, their name and whatnot, I'll just mention the number of the driver, the number of the car of the driver if I see their number in this race. Looks like number 77 is in this race. I can't tell some of the other numbers yet, but I know number 77 is in this race. I can't see the numbers very well, so we'll just follow the race as it is, and we'll go with it. Yeah, they're getting the cars positioned now based off of qualifying. We will be having racing here starting shortly. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 5 cars on the track at the moment. Looks like more cars are joining in on this race. So, yeah, I think. I'll be able to give you the exact number of ones in this race.
29-3, 4-2, 77, 6-1, 42-7.
Okay, so I hope you were able to hear that. I hope you were able to hear that. But he went over the number of the cars and their positions. So he went over that. So for who's involved in this heat. Looks like there's 7 cars in this race, and they just got their engine started. So we are about to. All right, here we go. Yellow flag. Yellow flag to start with. Yellow flag. Green flag. Green flag. It looks like we have a yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. It looks like we've got 2 cars. One that's crashed into the wall. He's okay. And another one who spun out. So we are at yellow flag. Yellow flag. We're at yellow flag. Now for placing purposes, they went to red flag. Oh no, they didn't go to red flag. They're yellow flag. Yellow flag to red flag, they are doing positioning thing. It's still considered yellow, though it's red. We've got a red flag at the moment for positioning. Red flag for positioning. As you can see with the light over there. So we have red flag at the moment. They're trying to determine positioning. They're still determining positioning. We are back to standard yellow flag. Yellow flag. yellow flag for a crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Driver's okay, but it's a minor crash. Yellow flag. We are a yellow flag. We are still at yellow flag. We had 8 drivers in this race. We are now down to 7. 1 has left the track. So we are down to 7 now. Yellow flag. We're still at yellow flag. And now we went to a red flag for just a moment. Officially still yellow, but we are at red because of them stopping on the track for placing. Yellow flag, but when they come around it will go green. Yellow flag. We are a green flag, green flag. We have a yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. We are still at yellow flag. Yellow flag. We're at yellow flag. We got a car that stopped, so we're technically red flag. Yellow flag, yellow flag. We are under yellow flag. Yellow flag still, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, green flag. We have a crash. We have a crash for a yellow flag. Yellow flag has been issued. Yellow flag has been issued for a crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Driver's okay, but yellow flag. Driver's okay. Yellow flag, we are still under. Yellow flag. We are under yellow flag. We've got one car that seems to be having mechanical issues. Yellow flag. We're still under yellow flag. Green flag, here we go. We have a crash. We have a two-car crash. Three cars in a crash. 3 cars in a crash. Yellow flag has been issued. 3 cars in a crash. Everybody seems to be okay, but 3 cars in a crash. And it looks like you got one leaving the course. We have yellow flag still, and 1 more driver has left the course. 2, 3, 4. We have 6 drivers left on this course, or in this race. We started with 8. We've got 6 left. Green flag, green flag. White flag, we're about to have a winner. Checkered flag, we have a winner. We have a winner. And he's going to go for the victory lap. Let's cover the winner with the victory lap. There's his victory lap. There we go. Now we have another race coming up here shortly. In that race, we had numerous yellow flags for spinouts and or crashes. Some of those flags turned to red flags due to positioning. There was only 1 red flag was issued for something a little more than just a standard positioning thing. So that's a summary of that race. Multiple yellow flags, most of which led to a red flag for positioning, but there was only one true red flag. So stay tuned for the next race, which will be Rookie A Heat 1. Rookie A Heat 1 will be the next race that comes up. So stay with Sports Love Media. I do have you covered with more go-kart racing. Yeah, they're calling for Rookie A now. They're calling for Rookie A right now. Yeah, we will have, oh, and also in that heat race for the Limited Predator, we had 8 drivers that were in that heat that started the race, and the race finished with 6. 2 of them left the track for whatever the reasoning was behind that. So, yeah, that's the summary of that particular race. They're now calling for Rookie A, Heat 1 to the track. In the Rookie A, as far as I know, you have Tyler Farmer, number 115, that's coming to the track. You have Carter Holloway, number 78, and Dwight McMurray, number 1. There may be more, but that's what I know as of right now. Alrighty, Rookie A Heat 1 is fixing to come to the track, and we will have a race here shortly. Sounds like they're about to come to the track, so they're getting them in position right now. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell the number on who won that, so I'll let you know when I know, but it was just the heat. So we're in the yellow flag right now for this race right now, which is the Rookie A, Heat 1. Yeah, I know it's hard to see the numbers. I'll see if I can do better with that in the coming races. I'll see if I can figure that out, but yeah. Rookie A, we are under yellow flag at the moment. There are 3 drivers in this race. Green flag, here we go. There's your leader. We have a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. We're still under yellow flag. Yellow flag. Here we go. We have another yellow flag for a spin out. Another yellow flag for spin out. Green flag, here we go. Spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. And here we go with green flag. We have a spit out, that's a minor crash. He's okay. Yellow flag has been issued. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Green flag. Yellow flag for another spin out. Yellow flag. Green flag. They thought they were going to have they had a yellow flag, but it didn't stop racing, so still green flag. Now we're at yellow flag. Oh, it looks like we have a winner. All the other two cars are gone. So we have a winner. And it's number 24. He won the race. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but okay. We had numerous yellow flags for spin-outs and everything. Number 24 for the rookie for the Rookie A was not originally on the list. So whoever number 24 is. Okay, so I don't have a number. I don't have a name for that. We have Limited Predator Heat 2 coming up. Limited Predator Heat 2 coming up. They've just called them to the track. For this last race, number 24, who I did not have a name for, won the race in that heat for the Rookie A class. They're getting the cars in position now to do some racing with the Limited Predator second heat. It is hot. Yeah, they're getting the cars ready now for the second heat of the Limited Predator class. $15 laps will be this race. $15 laps will be how long this race is. Here we go, yellow flag. We're starting the Limited Predator heat number 2. Seven drivers are in this heat. Here we go. We've got a crash and a spin out. We already have a yellow flag issued. We had a crash into the wall that was as a result of a spin out. He's fine. Still under yellow flag. out. Yellow flag for a spin out. We have a yellow flag for a spin out. And now we are at red flag temporarily where they do placement. Once they figure out placing, they'll go back to yellow flag, and that didn't take long. They're back at yellow flag. Still a yellow flag. Still a yellow flag. Green flag. For a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. We have yellow flag for a spin out. Here we go. We have a spin out and a crash. Yellow flag for a spin out and a crash. We had a spin out and then a crash of two cars. Everyone seems fine, but we are under a yellow flag at the moment. We're under yellow flag. Yellow flag. We now have one driver is out of the race. We have 6 in the race now. We had 7. We have 6 now. Green flag. Alrighty, so we started the race with that one with 7 drivers. We had several yellow flags. Only one red flag. Only one red flag. Only one white flag or one yellow flag that led to a red flag. So now we've got the winners and everything else. 7 drivers were in this race. There were 6. The red flag came as a result of one who had to leave the track in the race. So we started with 7 and we had 6, and it was hard to tell who the winner was. All right, so now we're done with the second heat. We have the Limited Predator Heat 3 coming up. Limited Predator Heat 3 coming up. Limited Predator Heat 3 coming up. All right, so we have the Limited Predator Heat 3 coming up. Stay with Sports Live Media. We'll have you covered with more go-kart racing as soon as we get it available. Limited Predator Heat 3 is upcoming. Again, there's not much action right now, but there will be action resuming here shortly. So stay with Sports Live Media. I will have you covered when it comes to the rest of these races this evening. We're about to have Limited Predator Heat 3. Alright, we got cars coming in for the Limited Predator 3, or Heat 3. The one that you saw driving around, he was just trying to get into racing position. Looks like 6 drivers are in this race. Limited Predator Heat 3. We are in yellow flag for caution. Green flag, here we go. There was a yellow flag issue, but there was a yellow flag issue. Oh, it looks like there was minor debris. Minor debris. Minor debris that caused the yellow flag. Everybody's good. Yellow flag. Green flag. Yellow flag for something. Yellow flag for something. Yellow flag. Minor debris on the track. Yellow flag, minor debris. So in this race, we had several yellow flags due to spinouts and or minor debris that occurred on the track. So we have that winner for who won that race for that reason. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Guys going for the victory lap. I'm going to get this. And we'll follow him back to the area where he gets off the track. All right, there we go. So now we have got that race over with. All right, we've got the Hobby Heat 1. Got the Hobby Heat coming to the track for their race. Well, hello to everyone who's joined in the broadcast. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in to this Limited Predator 50 racing, go-kart racing event at the 91 short track just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. The Limited Predator 50 is coming up as the last event tonight, and that will be the main event that we're going to watch tonight. In that main event will be 50 laps. After lap 25, they will stop on the track. It'll be a red flag situation. Everyone will get to refuel. Nobody will get to leave the cars. Nobody will get to do anything, and they'll just refuel. Once all of the cars are refueled, they will restart the race and finish the last 25 laps of that race. That's coming up in just a little while. We have Hobby as the next race coming up. Anyway, stay with Sports Live Media. I do have you covered regarding the rest of the go-kart racing tonight from the 91 short track just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. I do greatly appreciate you. For those that's just tuning in, thank you very much for joining me on Sports Live Media. It is greatly appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get word out that this is going on YouTube, and that way you can watch it and enjoy it for yourself. It is greatly appreciated. They're getting the cars ready now to go for the hobby class. In that hobby class, let's see, it looks like we're going to have Jason Mucha, number 0, Leland Walker, number 3, Heather Fields, number 117, Shelly Morgan, number 29, and Carter Holloway, number 78. Now, there may be others that join in on that, but that's what I have so far. Yes, it is just now getting 9 o'clock Central out here, yes. Hello to you, Gino. Oh, hello, Gator. Thank y'all for joining me on this broadcast today. I do greatly appreciate it. If you've come in this chat and I haven't seen you and given you a shout out, I do apologize. I can only see so much with what's going on, so if I don't get you, I apologize for that. But I do thank you, and it is greatly appreciated that you joined me for this live broadcast today. So thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And yes, it's just after 9 o'clock tonight, here, June 28th, 2025. We're just waiting on them to get the cars ready and in a position to run this race. All right, here we go. We're about to have a race on our hands here. It looks like we have 4 drivers in this race. Four, maybe 5. Yes, we have 5. Here we go with the hobby heat. We have 5 drivers in this race. Green flag. Here we go. Yellow flag for a crash. One car ends up on another car. One car ends up on another car. But both drivers are fine. Yellow flag. We're still a yellow flag. We are at red flag temporarily while we're trying to get positioning. We're still at red flag while they're determining positioning. Yellow flag. We're back at yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. And for a spin out. Yellow flag for a crash and a spin out. Both drivers are okay. Two separate issues. One spun out, one crashed. But everybody's fine. Yellow flag. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Yellow flag. They just repositioned players. Well, that's cool that you got to see that stuff in California. Green flag. We have green flag. Looks like a tight battle for first. A very tight battle for first. Yellow flag has been issued. Yellow flag has been issued for a spin out that led to a crash. Everybody's okay, but yellow flag has been issued. Yellow flag. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lil Vaughn. I appreciate green flag. Here we go. Green flag. Look at that battle for the first place. That is such a close battle. Oh, there was a crash. A crash. Wow. You had a crash that happened that caused the yellow flag. And there's debris on the track. There was a crash. Someone crashed into the leader, caused the leader to spin out. Yellow flag. We got green flag and a new leader. Yellow flag immediately issued right afterward. I don't know what caused it. Yellow flag. Green flag. Comes back. She's in, wasn't last, now she's in third. Now she's in second. And it looks like the winner won the race. And the person who was in the lead for most of the race, that crash cost her the race, but she did make a modest comeback, and she did finish second in that race. So, that race is over. We had several yellow flags, one red flag that was due to the repositioning. The story of this race was the leader, who was leading for most of the race, somehow ended up in a crash late in the race, and that put her back in last place, but then she made a modest comeback and finished in second. So now we are about to have foot racing going on. We got foot racing going on. Thank you, Lil Vaughn. I appreciate that. Oh wow, I'm glad that you got to enjoy that from California. So let's see how this foot race is going to go. They're having intermission right now, and they're gonna have a foot race right now. I don't know where from. So we are in intermission right now, and in the intermission, very cool. Very cool, Mr. Miller. I'm glad that you're enjoying this race tonight, or this event tonight, so thank you for joining me. Looks like we're going to have a foot race. About to have a foot race with some kids. I think they got to go one lap around. I think they're going to start with the younger kids first, and then they're going to do the older kids. There we go with the foot race. Got the foot race with the little ones. There we go. Oh, look at this one go. All right, we just had the foot race for the younger ones. All right, I think now we're gonna do the older kids. The older ones for the foot race. Yeah, they're doing foot races right now. We just had younger kids. This is for the older ones now. Here we go, older kids now. Wow, look at this run. We have someone who's down. Someone got hurt running. All right, moving on. Let me go back here for a second while they clear that situation up. Well, Jimmy, I'm glad you do like the stuff that's going on with that and everything. Right now they've been doing foot races, and they had it for the kids and the older kids. So, yeah. We are in intermission at the moment. Open foot race. Oh, this is the big one. It looks like we're having one more foot race. Got adults and kids. This should be interesting for a foot race. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You had some that lost their hats and everything else. We just had a foot race, and we got debris on the track for a yellow flag. Looks like the next event should be the Hot Wheels race. Let me see about that. Some of those ones that ran the race, it seemed like they were having a hard time with it. Hey, looks like we've got a Hot Wheels race coming up, so I'm going to move over there and try and see if I can't get that for the... Alright, so we're going to head over to where the Hot Wheels racing is going on and see if we can't get that. So bear with me as I'm walking. Oh, shit! Oh, sorry, I did not mean to curse, I apologize. I just tripped, and I'm good. I'm safe. I just tripped over some tires, that's all. I'm alright. I'm good. I apologize for the strong language there. I just tripped and fell. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm heading over now to the Hot Wheels race. So I apologize for the strong language there. I tripped and fell. Everything's good though.
Hot Wheel racing need to be over here.
All right, we're going to cover the Hot Wheels race.
I watched it. I was a little lost. Here.
We will cover one.
Right there. 2, 4, 5.
We'll cover one cover one Hot Wheels race, and then we will take a break from the stream, and we will resume after that. So, one Hot Wheels race. Huh? Sorry about the language from earlier. Alright, we will cover one of the Hot Wheels races, and then we will take a break in the stream, and we will resume shortly after that.
Okay, thank you.
One Hot Wheels race we will cover, and then there will be a break in the live stream, and I will do a part 2.
Yeah. I have a lot of them Friday. I have 2 full 20-gallon cups full of hot water.
What number is it? Come on, Ben.
One Hot Wheels race we'll cover.
Yeah, right here, get line. There's 6 in each line. Right here, baby.
460.
Alright, one race, here we come.
They know their car.
I always have my hair up, so.
Like the one that went
That hurts.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is. That's the box.
Alrighty, there you have it with the Hot Wheels race. We're going to take a break from Sports Law Media. We will resume with a part 2 of the go-kart racing as soon as it is resumable. Thank you very much for tuning in to Sports Law Media. I do greatly appreciate it. I will be back in a few minutes with part 2. Stay tuned.